understand. All right, so we're recording, and we're
How
tech.
about now? Any
Uh,
better?
yeah, I think it seems better. Um, let me. All right, let's see. So we're gonna. I'm kind of waiting to see if anybody pops in. I don't know if it. Actually, let me see. Does it say that we're live right now?
I haven't gotten an alert or anything.
Let me go. Um,
Oh, wait.
let's
Yeah,
see.
live stream.
All
I'm
right,
about to check in on there.
all right. YouTube. Let me go to my other YouTube account.
I gotta mute this fucker though.
Yeah, definitely. Can you hear us?
Through my phone.
Oh shoot.
Let me see. No, let me see. Yeah, it's way late though. You just said if anybody pops in.
Oh man.
I haven't gotten an alert or anything. I just got it. Buckeyes just came in.
It says I'm live. It's not supposed to show that. But you can't see me, right? This is still a test. I'm trying a new program.
I can't see you on YouTube.
Okay,
I can
good.
see you on this.
Okay. All right, let's see. Yep, okay. All right, here we go. All right, when we're coming in.
Where I see my wife's in, Mary's in, Melinda's in.
And now we should be on the screen coming up. There's a delay for sure, so.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right.
I don't see nothing yet.
It popped up for me.
There we go. There we go. We just popped in there.
Yeah. All right. So here we go. How's it look, guys? Everybody happy with the way this looks so far? This is definitely gonna be a different setup. So
It's gonna take a minute for sure.
yeah. All right. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody doing pretty good. The chat's not showing up though. Man.
Mary said they could see us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buckeyes. Yeah, I think we're all in there now. Just it's gonna be a delay, I think.
Yeah, but the chat's not showing up on the side, so that's gonna be something I'll have to work through. But where's my chat?
Chat's on the phone.
Yeah, it's on the phone, but there should be one that's on the side of my screen. You see how it has the on the right side of you on your phone, it has the little chat
Yeah,
box.
it's blank.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's blank.
It should be in there and it's not. So
Mm.
fail. All right. Okay. So where's Waldo? I do like your joke. Yeah, Buckeyes loves that Anna artwork behind you, and
Oh, dude, she kills it, man. I haven't seen one thing she did where I'm like, man.
yeah.
She does a great job, man.
All right. So this is the first official, like all YouTube live. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see how this goes. And so we got 9 people in here now. It looks like 10 viewers, something like that. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, how's everything going so far, man? How's your week been?
Week. Yes, it just started. It's been all right. The weekend was good. Had like a little barbecue, bunch of people over, kids in the pool, beer and all that. It was a great time. Started my job last Thursday. Had Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So this is my official day 2 at a new job. So I mean that's working out good. It's back to what I like to do, working on boats and turning wrenches and being a mechanic and all that. So that's rolling.
Nice.
Snakes doing great. They're eating. I got 3 locks going on right now. I think tomorrow will be single digits for Medusa and for her to drop a damn clutch if she hurries up here.
Right
She's
on.
she's giving me a lot of trouble, but it's working. It's working.
Good deal.
How about you?
It's going pretty well. Just been trying to get all the YouTube stuff kind of worked out. I just noticed that I didn't mess with the audio on the other screen that I made, so I can't talk while you're on the big screen. So we're gonna fight through this. It's gonna be awesome once I get it all done.
Yeah, we'll get it rolling. We'll get it rolling.
Yeah, I don't know why my mixer's not showing up down here either. So let me see. Mini feed. That's the mini feed. I don't need that. Let's see. Let's do it like this. Audio mixer. Let's try this one. All right, save changes. All right, so yeah, let's see. Other than that, just kind of working on the YouTube stuff. I got some rat cards knocked out last week. And I'll be mailing your snake on Wednesday to arrive Thursday, and it's gonna come with some rat cards and a shirt. So
hell yeah, I can't wait for that, man.
Yeah, man. I didn't feed him today, but what's cool is I did put him into Reptile Scan, so I'll be able to actually shoot him over to you with the REA file that you can just import right into your library and have everything from when I got him. Can't
beat it, man. Can't beat it.
So I know that's why everybody's here, is to actually hear us kind of talk about alien chatter is not centered in the... it was centered. Did it move? Oh my god. Thanks a lot, more mechanics. I really needed to have that. Hang on.
It looks good on my screen. I don't know that they're seeing anything different. I don't know.
We're about to fix it. Hang on. Oops, I moved you too. Don't move him. All right. Is that better? I can't exactly center it like this, but yeah, so leave it to a Navy guy to fucking point this out that I messed up. All right.
Attention to detail.
Attention to detail, yeah. Thanks a lot, Nuke. I appreciate it. I got the let's see. So yeah, Reptile Scan. If anybody doesn't know what that is, basically what you have is a program that allows you to do all of your husbandry tracking even, and you can record everything, and you can use QR codes from your phone to be able to scan it and then add all of your little different things, whether it's defecation or it's using the bathroom. That's the same thing. And feeding or shedding or if there's something medically that needs to be taken care of, you can track everything in there. You can track all of your pairings. You can track generations and generations of being able to actually see like 3 generations back if there was some gene within that line or something like that. So Reptile Scan is not only on iPhone. I use it on my Android. I have a Samsung Galaxy, or the Note 10 Plus, so it does work on there as well. One of the cons that I do have with it is the fact that if myself and my wife both want to do this, you have to buy the app twice on each phone. So so that kind of sucks. But I would say that that's probably one of the only real downsides to it. Oh, and if you have a large collection and you're not already on there, then it does take a ton of time to get it set up. I did find the clone feature at least, so that did make things a little better. But I had already put in like 30-something animals, and it was like the last 5. But yeah, so what do you think about it so far, Dave? I know you're pretty new with it.
Yeah, I probably had it for about 2 or 3 months. But I mean, majority of people always have their phone in their pocket within hand's reach. So you come out to your room, wherever they're at, and you're doing morning checks, and you pull a tub and there's a shit and poop. You open a damn Reptile Scan up, you hit the QR code, the little camera down there, the QR code, click on all the stuff you need, and it automatically saves it in there. You know what I mean? So the shedding, the pooping, you come in and feed, and you know only half your collection eats. You can click on all the QR codes. These are the ones that ate. You don't have to remember. You don't write it down, and you spill water on it, it gets lost, whatever. It's there. It's a computer. It saves it and it keeps it.
Yeah.
And it's made a lot of things a lot easier. Putting pairing together. So I take the male out, put it in the female tub, and I'll click the female's QR code, and it tells me to scan the male's QR code or whoever you're putting it with or whatever. And then it logs it. Hey, this is when they were paired. Then they got courting. So if you open it up and the male's arching and doing all that stuff, you can record the time and the date when that happened, the actual lock, and then the separation. And you can keep that going for every lock, everything that you have. And you don't have to write it down. You don't have to forget it. It's always going to be saved. You can look back next year and see your pairings you had with your male and female.
Yep.
And I mean, it's just, for me, it works. It's awesome. The feeding, it's, ASFs, the rat live, pre-killed, frozen thawed. It's got dubio roaches, and it doesn't really matter what you have. It doesn't have to be ball pythons or snakes. I think it works for a lot of other things too.
Yeah.
But I mean, I have no complaints. The only complaint I do have, I say I have no complaints and then I got to complain, but like my tub, like I was telling you, my tub's kind of angled in the front like this. So if I try to put my phone straight up and down and get the QR code, it doesn't read it very well. I actually got to turn my phone to meet it directly, and then it'll read it. At first, when I first set it all up, I put all my QR codes on a tub. I was like, all right, let me go in here and check and see how it works. And it wouldn't read. And I remember when I was talking to you about it a while ago, you said that, it was a pain in the ass. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. Don't tell me this ain't going to work. And then that's when I figured out, like when I turn my phone to meet it directly, it'll read. I haven't had any issues since then. Every time I try to scan it, it works.
Right. Ooh, that was loud. Yeah. So, man, I can totally hear all my reverb again off of you. I don't know what's going on.
Here, let me see if I can.
Well, that went away. It went away. So.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. So we're gonna try and work on that too. I'm not positive, guys. So we're gonna keep working on that. But I did notice that was one of the problems that I had with it early on, was the fact that if I was trying to use the QR code, like I'd have to sit there forever. And one thing I do notice, at least on my phone, is that if I'm holding it up to the piece, then sometimes it takes my phone a long time to actually
focus
on it, and that's what takes the longest. Is I'm sitting there waiting. Oh my god, like let's do this, but it doesn't. Yeah, that was one of the issues I had. But I mean, like if it's just these little things, and I did mess with it a lot this week because I knew we were doing this, so I wanted to make sure that I wasn't just trashing it for no reason. And because it has so much potential, it really does. Like, it's very, very solid. And again, like I know I said about the $25 per or whatever, but again, like if someone told you, hey, for $50 you can have this amazing software that's going to track everything, that's still pennies, because we pay more than that for just even going to a show,
Yeah.
So we're talking about something we can use every day, costing $25 or $50. I've had people spend more on the rack cards for using this than it costs to get this on 2 or 3 phones.
100%. Yeah, dude, like I haven't found one thing with ball pythons or boas that I was like, man, they don't have that feature on here to track that thing. Like, it really does cover everything. You're talking about from birth date to their first feeding, their second feeding, their 30th feeding. It doesn't matter. Like, you can track it from the day that they're born on. It doesn't stop. You can just keep tracking and tracking and tracking. And if you're planning on breeding to sell too, that does the sales card. It'll tell you like all the information on that. And you can open that up and look at it, and it'll tell you what it was, all the other stuff, when it was born, who the mom and dad was, their weight, all that kind of stuff. it's kind of cool just to be able to print that off instead of having to open up an Excel spreadsheet or a Word document and type it all in every time. Especially when you get up to 200-300 snakes in a collection, and then 30-40 clutches a year or something. That just be a pain in the ass. Here, I mean, you're pushing a button, you scan it, and you save it, and it's done.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
It seems like it's right after you finish talking, it does it to me now, and now it's starting to tail off again. So I just need to wait a minute, but after you're done talking, that's so strange. We're gonna figure
That
this
is
out,
weird.
guys. We're gonna figure it out. Mary, I know I never got back to you on that card price. Bother me again after this, and we'll talk. I promise. I'm still gonna keep my word that it'll be the 10% off. That's not a problem. I'm so sorry, Mary. Um, Hopefully not everybody else. Maybe I'm the only one that hears all that noise, and that would be fine. I'd be totally okay with that. So, let's see. So I'm actually gonna bring up a screen and show you guys what the reptile scan looks like on the website. Um, so let's see. I'm hoping this works. We did try it a little bit before. Hopefully you guys can see it. I have I'm watching my own live here, so I'm gonna try and see if I see it as well. But I know it takes a minute to show up. So and you'll have to look at my profile because I'm gonna be looking sideways while I do this. But yeah. So and I'm gonna be looking sideways and backwards because it's behind me. Um, Okay, so it looks like they hear it also, which is I kind of figured, but um, that's okay.
Now,
Well,
does that mean it's on my side?
yeah, I think it is because it's saying it's coming from the desktop audio on my side, which is this. That's why I have to wear the headphones. Otherwise, it would just do the reverb. So maybe next time we need to try with some headphones and see if that fixes it to where it's
Okay.
not getting the sound kind of bouncing around off the microphone.
All right.
So let's see, but it didn't really. I mean, it did a little bit when we were practicing, but not that bad. Okay, so if you guys look here, so this is and Dave's not on screen right now. I couldn't get it to where both of us were, so I'll go back and forth. But um, so I'm looking for Dave. It looks like I'm looking for Dave. That's funny. Um, so yeah, where's Dave? Where'd he go? Um, so yeah, so this is my collection here, right? So you can see, I'm trying to see if you can actually. All right, it's up. Okay, but it's not. You can't see that side. So let me see if I can move this a little bit to make. Okay, it's not gonna be super pretty. All right. So if you see here, I just pulled it over to the side, and you can see the F's right here mean that all of these animals here are due for a feeding, because if you look, you can see here last feeding is, it tells you the date that they last ate. So you can put if they refused food, you can put all of that kind of stuff. You can put what their locations are. So if you just want to look at a certain rack, you can just look at a certain rack. So if you want to like deep clean one rack, you can do that. And you can pull up everything that's in that one rack to do it that way. Let's see. So, um, yeah, let's see. Um, so yeah, so you can, man, it is, that reverb is so bad. Um, but yeah, so to add an animal, you just come up here to the little plus sign, and then you can add a brand new animal there. And but you have to do this from the website. You cannot do this uh, from uh, the phone, which is kind of one of the downsides as well. So you have to do it from the desktop version. But you,
Did I revert bad again? Damn. Hey, Brandon, they're saying there's no sound. What the hell happened there?
Oh, I muted. I must have muted my sound somehow. That's what happened. I somehow ended up muting my sound. That's really cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're saying down there they can hear me, but not you.
Yeah.
So maybe they can hear you now.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right, we're gonna figure this out. I swear. I appreciate you guys sticking around for the troubles. Um. So yeah. Okay. So like I was saying, you can do an entire basically you can clone an animal now. I didn't realize you could do that before. So like I have my 466% het tri stripes, and so I'm actually able to go through and make one, and then I can just clone it and then change the sex or whatever. It's all from the same breeder and all that stuff too. So I'm gonna bring Dave back on here in a minute. I couldn't do all three of us with the showing the actual screen. So um, but yeah, so you have different spots where you can do your clutches, you can record all that. You have your racks and cages that you can put the information in there. Um, and then you can look at all the different activities that have happened in the last week. You can see like if you've weighed people or anything like that, or people, snakes. um, and something that's really cool that we can do, since I'm going to be sending this animal to Dave. I can actually go and I can export the guy. His name is COVID down here. So if I go to COVID and I click on him and actually highlight him, if he'll highlight, there we go. Then I can go up to one reptile selected, and I can, I don't know, actions, or do I have to actually go into the animal? Maybe I have to go into a show. Okay, show actions, export. And then I can export the file, which I can't open the file because it's only read by this. But what I can do is I can email that to Dave, and then Dave can upload that into his. Oh, come on! I'm telling you, this program, it has so many freaking issues. Hang on, I'm trying to bring Dave back in, except now his webcam is messed up, so I gotta fix that again. Dave. Need to move Dave. I don't need to move everything. Just Dave. Thank you. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll bring him back in. Oh my god. Dude, this is like such a pain. I'm about to go back to the other program. Good thing I paid a bunch of money for this. All right, that's just going to have to do.
Program?
It was easier. It just wasn't quite as clean. Like I have more abilities to do things on this. Yeah, so
I
yeah,
got you.
if you buy so basically if you buy an animal from anybody, then and they're using Reptile Scan, you can ask for their REA file, and then it will be able to just come over to, they can send it to you, and then you can upload it, and you'll have all the information that they have. So I pick all my breeders proven breeders that I picked up from Brumley's, he sent me all the information from everything that he had been compiling on them since they were born back in like 2012, 2013. So there's a lot of things that you can do with this. If you use it from an iPad, is it like doing it from the computer or phone? I would think it's probably like doing it from the phone cap. The desktop version, maybe if you logged into it from Safari, you could maybe trick it into thinking you're on the desktop. Yeah, you cannot add animals from it that way. Oh, that's better. No, maybe not.
It'll get worked out sooner or later.
Sorry, guys. The audio is really struggling. Let's see. Do you have any headphones that you could grab real quick? You got anything you could throw?
Oh, let me go see. Yeah. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, I think that's what it. Aliens have taken over the podcast. I like it. It's alien chatter. They've taken us over. While Dave's gone, I'll throw back the other screen real quick so you guys can see. Do you want to see anything in particular? Any questions about kind of how it's how it works? So let's see. So if we go to, here's all the reptiles. You can look at the ones that are hungry, the ones that need feed. You can look at all that stuff. You can kind of do it that way. If you have any for sale, then you can put them for sale, and they show up in this little folder here. So I don't have any for sale right now. Any that you've sold. All right, let's see. It already sounds better. Yeah. Oh, that sounds way better. Yes, like 1,000%. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to our live scene now. Oh, I can think again. Let's see. I think we're both hearing both sides of the conversation, and Dave's in. That's exactly what you're hearing. Yep.
Well, I got cool beats on too, so.
Yeah, nice. So hey, we're both rocking the beats. I like it.
Yeah, boom.
Yeah. This entire live is actually sponsored by Beats. I'm taking something out of R&B's little when I did the YouTube video with them at the end, they said this video is brought to you by Doritos.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so you can scan each QR code with your phone camera or something, then just type in if they pooped or shed or whatever. It's exactly right, Cap. So basically, let's see. I have my old ones out right here. So if you look at this, right, I've got the QR code on the little rat cards that I make, right? So you just scan that in the app. It has the little thing, and and then when it comes up, it gives you a list of actions that you can choose from, whether it's a pairing or it's eating or it's weight or shed or defecation or medical. There's all these different things that you can choose from. And then from there, you just put the information in, and it timestamps it to the second. So like if you went and grabbed a shed at 18:47 hours, in 36 seconds, then that's when it is. But you can do when you introduce the pair, if you're pairing, you can do if they're recording, like Dave said, when they breed, and then when they separate. You can do a lot with that. My life is sponsored by Boozy Smoothies because that's probably the healthiest thing I can. Well, there you go. Yeah. So,
I wonder if I could pull up Reptile Scan on my phone and like hold it up so they can see what it looks like.
Yeah, you might be able to do that because
I don't know how well it'll show up on there, but
dude, this sounds so much better now. Like even you sound better. Everything sounds better. This is perfect. All right, we figured it out. It only took us 28 minutes, but we got it going. Now we're rolling. I might be able to actually turn you back up because you might be kind of low now because I had to turn it way down to try and keep the reverb down.
So
what's 1847? How dare you, bane of my exotics?
Can you see that or no?
On the screen it looks like it's basically just white, but let me see.
Yeah. I don't know if
so 1,000.
How about that?
Yeah. That is a little better. So yeah, so you can see there the different actions and stuff, and you see down in the bottom corner it has that little orange circle with the camera icon. That's where you do the QR code scanning. Come towards the other direction just a tad bit. Yeah. So there you see that you can do the you can scan with that, and from there you can add whatever you need to add for the animals. So it does have a lot of things that are really neat with it. And you know what, Cap? We still write everything down in books too, but that's because we're crazy over here. I do all my husbandry sheets on paper as well. So I'm still old school.
That's what it'll show too. Like once you scan the QR code.
Yeah, come back.
Like what your options?
A little bit more the other direction. A little bit more. There you go. Right up. Yep. There you go. Okay.
And there's all your options.
Yeah.
And each one of those, like the feed will have dubio roaches, pre-killed, frozen thawed, live, African softers, rats. I mean, you name it, it's all in there for pretty much everything. So you got bearded dragons, there's crickets in there, there's dubio roaches, all that kind of stuff. So it breaks it all down. You have your weight, you have others like defecation, and then your shed, and it asks you if it was a bad shed, was it a full shed, like all of it. Like it breaks it all down inside each one of those categories.
Yeah, and like Mayhem says, the one thing that he wishes was different was that you can't edit the timestamp from the website, but you can from the website, but not from the phone. The app is very limited. It is meant as basically just being a scanner. That's all it is. So that is literally all you can do from the phone is use it as a scanner. It's like at a grocery store. That's it.
Yeah. And then on there you have your actions and activities. If you click on your activities, it'll show you like what your most recent stuff was.
Yeah.
If it will focus on there.
Yeah. Maybe try and lower your brightness a little bit and see if that makes a difference, because it definitely just looks like a white screen for the most part.
Yeah, that's all I see. But it has my weight, rat, weight, rat, defecation, shed, rat, weight. So anything that you've done with that specific animal, it shows you what your last things were. You have down on the bottom who needs to be fed, who's getting hungry, so you're getting close to feeding day, activities for all of them. It'll tell you what your number was for whatever your snake was, your code. Like I had mine 001, 002 all the way through. Whatever you've done to it, I really can't complain about it, man. Like I've had no problems with it. It's everything I've wanted done with it. It's been done. It's had an option for everything I needed. Yeah. There's no complaints.
No, I think, like I said, I had a couple of hang-ups just with trying to get the information in at the beginning, but it's because I'm so OCD that I wanted to put everything in. And so I'm still not even done with that. So like I'm going as I go, I'm adding the new stuff, but I still have to go back and add stuff from like January and February, and it's making me crazy. So yeah, Caps asked, can you pull up the history from each individual animal and print it out? Yes, you can. You can print it as a PDF. You can print it as you can do your entire collection as an Excel spreadsheet. I mean, so it can. The only one thing I wish though is that you could mass edit entries and upload it the same way, and you can't. So you can bring you can export as XLS, but you cannot take that XLS file, make edits to it, and then load it back to change the data that's in there.
Melinda asked, can you use it for rodent breeding? And I think you could use it for rodent breeding. I think it would be it wouldn't be as specific.
I think that would be a little tough. I mean, you could, but I mean, who's IDing all, if you're doing ASFs and you get a litter of 44, you're not going to ID all 44 of those animals. So I don't think that it would be very good that way. But
maybe at a very basic level.
Yeah, I think
of like when they eat and stuff like that. But
yeah, you could use, but just there again, talk to me, Melinda. I might be able to help you with something on like a little application within Microsoft Access or something that can help with that. I don't charge much, probably like $25. I'm just kidding. Let's see. So, cold-blooded scallywags. It is not it's not a yearly subscription. It's a one-time $25 payment for the app on your phone. Well, no, it's for everything, because someone tried to tell me that you don't have to pay for the website, but you don't. But the website's useless if you don't have the app. So,
right.
You can customize it to eliminate any feed you'd ever work with. Exactly right. I found that out today too. So if you can take the mealworms out, you can take all that junk out and just keep African soft furs, live mice, frozen mice, live rats, frozen rats.
Yep.
And leave it there.
Yep. Yeah, cold blooded do it, man. It's not. I mean, it's $25, and it does pretty much everything we need as far as like trying to breed. Keeping track of everything from the day that it's born to the day you sell it, or 20, 25 years down the road and it's no longer around.
Yeah,
you have the whole history of that animal.
Yeah, for sure. And I think, like I said, yeah, I mean, if especially everybody's like, well, I don't think my collection is big enough yet. I think it makes it easier if you start when it's small, because if you plan on it getting big, then at least you learn while you only have like 10 animals in there. What the heck? How you do these thumbs up? I want to do a thumbs up.
Yeah, shit, I don't know either. Maybe that emoji down there in the bottom.
Is there one? I just totally messed up. What did I do? Oh my god. I
don't see any thumbs up though.
I don't either.
I don't know how to do any of it.
I don't either.
I don't know.
I swear I'm not watching my own live. Anyway, so. Yeah,
Emily,
definitely.
The first, when you set it up, depending on how many animals you have, like I had 38 I put in, and it doesn't take long. It depends on how crazy you want to get, because it breaks it down to everything, the scientific name, the genus, the subspecies name, like it goes all the way down to everything. But if you just want to put the basic information in to get a QR code for that one animal, I think it took me like 45 minutes. I was actually messaging Brandon about it. It's like, well, the rest of my day is going to be stuck putting all this crap in. But once it's done and you add a new animal, if you get in there, it's 5-10 minutes.
Yeah. So hit that thumbs up for me. If you exit out of the comments, and then you can go hit that thumbs up so you can like the video. I'd appreciate that, guys. I'm really bad at this, trying to get you to hit that subscribe button and like it and all that junk. But yeah, we'll get there. We will get there. I will learn YouTube one way or the other. So, but yeah. And again, I think that if anybody wants to get with either Dave or myself, after this or some other time, we can always video chat with you directly and kind of give you a little more one-on-one class with it.
For sure.
And I think Brian with Bane and My Exotics has quite a good handle on it as well, since he's throwing out the same deal with like being able to kind of remove certain food items that you don't need. And I'd be interesting to see how it works for Emily, since she does have all the different species. I do have my Brazilian rainbow in there as well, and I know Dave's got his boas in also, but they kind of eat the same food, so it's not like it's really that different
It's really not that different, no.
But Emily's a bug girl, so for her, I'd be interested to see how it works with the bugs. So I'm gonna give it a shot again. I think I'm not gonna put it back on my rack tags, I don't think, but I'm gonna probably keep a list of the QR codes at my desk, and then I can just scan them there. And that way, because we're still gonna keep the book. I know we are. It's not gonna change. We're still gonna keep the paper copy book. So, just something about that, having the paper, I still like it. So probably because I make really fancy husbandry sheets. Just ask Brewer Boys. He hasn't gotten them yet, but you should totally put the bugs in there, Emily. That would be amazing. Come on, let's do it. I need you to tag each one of your bugs and name them. So
yeah, marry the rats. I'm not sure how that would work.
My headphones. This is the stupidest
thing. I think
headphones died. Oh my god.
I think the rats would be more of a pain because
headphones that plug in and don't work
and die.
Oh, this is so stupid. All right, now I get to be the one that makes the reverb. Let's try this and see how bad it sounds.
Yeah, thousands of bugs, Emily. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to mess with that either.
You should totally do it.
I mean, that's a weekend, man. That's a weekend of just inputting the information.
Yep, I'm going to try and get everybody sent out on Wednesday. That's when I'm doing my big shipment run. So I'm going to get Dave's snake, his shirt. I got to get a bunch of shirts out. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to get all the shirts out. I'm going to get the rack cards out to SFC, to Bane and My Exotics, and to, well, obviously Dave and Brewer. So I'm going to get everything out there. And yeah, so I'm excited. I'm super nervous, guys. First snake I'm shipping on Wednesday. I know I probably shouldn't be that nervous. I've shipped a million things before overnight, but for some reason putting a live animal in a box myself is a little different. So I'm, like I said, I know everything's gonna be all right, but it's still a little scary. So can't ID them. They're parthenogenic clones for each. Oh well. Ooh, Miss Fancy Words over here. Yeah. So, like I said, I think it's $25 well spent.
Yes.
I breed my own rodents. I know Dave breeds his own rodents. I didn't sell a snake cap. I'm sending the project snake to Dave, since we're doing the nanny project together. I'm shipping our snake to him. So, and I think part of it's hard because, oh god, he's just so good looking, dude. Like, he is just a freaking, like,
oh yeah, he's a monster, man.
Yeah, and he is a little eater. So, let's see.
Do we use the market
the other
on
day? He's doing good. $25 per phone. Yep, that's it. And do y'all use the market on there? I've never looked at the market on there.
I haven't either, Mary.
I know you can sell. I know you can't put them for sale on there.
Yep. I don't know how that function works on there, but I haven't used it.
Yeah. And guys, just remember, tomorrow night is going to be the big giveaway live on Instagram for KE Royal Reptiles. Liz and Kyle are going to be coming on and giving away that $800 Wolmapide female, right? So remember, we got to get to 100 in that live tomorrow night. So let's try and do it again. She thinks that we can beat Troy's because she says she's giving away a better snake than Troy. So
whoa, shots fired.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Woma pies are the Woma pies are pretty popular in in Europe. So, it just seems like people don't mess with it quite as much over here, but it definitely is a really nice snake. So, oh, she says 136. I don't know. It hasn't been quite as big. I think we started it too soon. She should have waited until like tonight or last night to get it started. I don't know if people's attention spans are long enough to stay hyped for 5 days. So, but it should be a lot of fun. We're gonna talk probably. I mean, we're obviously gonna talk about Monarch because we're both in the Monarch project. But, and she is going to be doing the giveaway in the live. And you have to be present in the live to win. So just make sure that you're in there and that we get to 100 and then you stay because she will spin the wheel during the live. So, anyway, that's what I got going on this week. I hope, like I said, I know this was kind of sketchy with, we got the sound worked out about 30 minutes in and we know for future reference what we need to do to make sure that we sound better from the beginning.
Yeah, man, you gotta do some trial runs.
Yeah, for sure. So thanks for sticking around for the growing pains, guys. And I do appreciate your support on the YouTube thing so far. It's been a lot of fun to this point. Very stressful, but it's been a lot of fun. So, yes, it's at 8 tomorrow night, Mary. So, yeah. If you guys aren't subscribed to Dave, Alien Reptiles, you need to go subscribe to him.
I was just about to say something about that.
Yeah, go get your plug in, dude.
Yeah. Alien Reptiles on YouTube. I got a bunch of videos up there. It ain't nearly as fancy as Brandon's, but maybe eventually it'll get there. I do mine off my phone. But yeah, I think I got some pretty good content up there. I got some people that follow, and we have a pretty good following on there. So yeah, get in there and subscribe and check out those videos.
Yeah, he does have a really good feed. My kids like his right below Billy's. Like it's mutation creation and then alien reptiles for them. So
and that makes me feel awesome.
Yeah, man. So definitely give him a follow. His are honestly, I think his videos are better than mine.
Oh, come on, man.
Because you're actually you in your videos. I haven't gotten to the point where I can be me yet in mine.
Oh, so, yeah. It happens. My first video, man, I was weird. Man, it was weird.
But yeah, so I got the quality of the videos down. I don't have the quality of me down yet. So I'm gonna get it figured out.
You'll get there, man, for sure.
Yeah. So I have a hatchling that was eating rat pups and she didn't want to eat again. So we tried hopper mice, but that seems like downgrading her. I don't think so.
Not if she's eating.
As long as they're eating, they're eating. That's all that matters right now. So,
yeah. Hell, I got a 1,400 gram male that I fed a mouse to because he wasn't eating. He ate. Now he's good, but he went on his little hunger strike, and that's one of the ones that I tried everything with. And yeah, sometimes you got to put the smaller ones in there. Sometimes I think they get intimidated by the size of some of the rats sometimes, man, and they're like, nope, and they hide and they ball up and they don't want nothing to do with it. So if it takes feeding the mice for a couple of weeks and then you get them back on the good stuff, roll with it as long as they're eating.
Yeah.
Thanks, Buckeyes. Yeah, they're eating, shedding, and pooping. You're doing your job.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead. 2 hoppers. I mean, if they'll eat 2, eat 2. Yeah.
Yeah, for
there's
sure.
nothing wrong with that. You could also try one like every 3 days. Like if it's a little smaller, you could just feed twice a week, and it would just be just as fine. Sometimes they won't do 2 in a row.
Sometimes they will.
Sometimes they won't. Sometimes they will.
Yep. But a mouse is better than no meal.
Always. Always, always, always.
Yeah, Black Smoke, my banana male's doing the same thing. He was a beast right before breeding season. He locked up a couple times, and now he doesn't want anything to do with it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what she said.
Yeah. Hasn't wanted to eat since he started breeding. Yeah, I know how that goes, Black Smoke. I've got one dude that won't eat anything for like probably 6 weeks now. I got a girl that she's like 600 grams and she's stopped eating as soon as everybody started breeding. I'm like, you're doing this wrong. I'm about to have to pop and make sure it's actually a female.
Yeah, you definitely need to do that.
Now you got me thinking, damn it, I'm about to pop after we get done with this. So yeah,
I put one back on live. Yeah, sometimes that's what it takes.
yeah. But anyway, well, I think this was overall a successful first try.
He also is losing weight now. Yeah. Breeding and not eating, they could die. Yeah, so if he's
but
not eating for a
you
while,
really have to be trying to do it if that's the case.
for sure. You definitely got to be. That dude's got to be putting in some work. But yeah, my male banana, he's lost probably about 30 grams since this whole thing started, but he's still good. He's still shedding, which is crazy because I mean they're still going to grow for sure, but he's just shed a couple days ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Mary, I got a video on that to pop. Go ahead and check that one out.
There you go. That's it. This is true. This is so glitchy. I can't take it. I can't take how glitchy this is. I'm going back to my other program.
Yeah, do it.
I'm too OCD for this.
Hey, thanks, Mary.
So, yeah. Well, y'all have a good evening. I can't take the craziness of this camera stuff just changing as it goes on whenever it feels like. So
yeah, man. Next week we'll get in here and try it again before we do the live and make sure maybe it works better next time. And
yeah, make sure when y'all exit out, if y'all could give me a thumbs up, I'd appreciate it. But Alien Reptiles is his channel.
Yeah, go check that out.
So
anyway. You might need to scroll for it. If you go on my Instagram, it's in my link in my bio, and it'll take you right to it.
There you go. Yep, hit the link in his bio. So, but all right, man. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down, and I appreciate it. We're gonna next week. We'll have to try and get the. I should have had the snake out here, and the next week you could have had it out over there. And then we could have done the whole trade-off, but
yeah, man, it's all good. We'll get it figured out.
Yeah, so cool, man. Well, y'all have a good evening. Like I said, if anybody's any questions about the reptile scan, definitely hit me up, and or Dave, and we'll walk you through it.
Yep.
So
all day.
All right, dude. Well, we'll catch you in a little while.
Yeah, man. Later.
All right, later.